Hey guys, this is Shriti Chakravarti and today's topic is mobile phones. One of the biggest concerns of every parent in this generation. We know that mobile phones are addictive. The internet is not a safe space for anyone, let alone children. And don't even get me started on the social media. If you're working as a digital marketer or if you are marketing something, then social media is the best place to do so. But if you are just scrolling and if you are using it for knowledge or to know about things, then it is one of the most harmful spaces on the internet world. And trust me, the trauma is real. The trauma to keep a kid away from a phone is real. They are going to throw so many tantrums, they are going to cry. And do you know why all this is happening? It is a common known fact that every child wants to fast forward their life into adulthood and every adult wants to go back to their childhood. So, if you ask your parents how you behaved as a child, they would say that you try to behave like them, you try to imitate them, you try to walk like them, you try to imitate their words, their accent, the kind of things they say. And you try to make yourself feel like an adult by doing these things. Especially when you ask a kid to behave like a teacher, they'll start imitating their body language, the words they say and the things they do. Similarly, when your kid is craving for a mobile phone, what they're actually doing is they are trying to behave like you. Yes, I cannot deny the fact that the parents need their mobiles, especially when you're working from home, especially when you're in a business where you need to take calls all the time. So it is super hard to impossible to keep ourselves away from the mobile phones because our livelihood started to depend on those mobiles. We are trying to do the digital marketing, coding, we are trying to maintain social relationships through that. So now what do we do? The kids are actually watching you use the mobile phones throughout the day. So how can you prevent them from using? How can you tell them that it is something that is really bad? So first and foremost, try not to hand over your mobile phones to your children until they are 5. See, after the age of 5, they are going into the society, they are going to the schools, and they are going to an environment where you couldn't prevent them from using the mobiles. And one of my biggest concerns with the parents is some of them are actually taking pride with their kids and toddlers using the mobile phones below the age of 5. They are saying that they are very good with the technology, they know how to use it. They are not good with technology, they are good with mobile phones. And at most they are good with is ability to use Alexa and YouTube. That is not technology. That is the ability to use the technology. So when we are saying technology, it is either coding or creating some kind of apps or something. It is related to technology, but using the technology is not technology, and stop encouraging your kids to use the mobile phones for that very purpose. And after the age of 5, so when parents start complaining that their kids are too much addicted to the mobile phones, they are playing games on the mobile phones, they are watching the social media, they are looking at YouTube all the time, they are not interested with the people around them, they don't even want to talk to their parents. And one stupid advice I see most people saying is, keep them away from the mobile phones. No, it is not possible after the age of 5. They are going to get their access from anyone. Not every parent is preventing their kid from the mobile phones. Some are giving them at the age of 5 only and sending them to the schools in case of emergency. So it is inevitable that your kid is going to find some mobile phone from someone and going to use it. So as a parent, what you can do is give them some screen time at home. You cannot prevent and you cannot control everything that is happening outside your house. So within the house, make some timetable for screen time. And even within the screen time, you have to tell them why they are being allowed to use a mobile phone at home. And before doing this, you have to tell them why you are using mobile phone at home. So is it a business purpose? Is it an emergency? Or is it you are trying to create a social circle offline by using these online methods? You need to make them clear about that. If it is for entertainment purposes, you should be able to watch it as a family, and you should take some family time to watch those things, and then they will know what is the use of, how can we make use of this technology. Anyone can have access to the technology, but only few knows how to use it for their development. So you need to be the guide to your children. You need to be a role model, and you should teach them how to make use of the technology so that they could save their time rather than waste their time. And to make this all possible, you as a parent has to create a discipline regarding mobiles within your own lifestyle. And before the social media, before they enter into the social media space, one thing that you can do as a parent is create a sense of self. Make them self-confident. You need to make sure that they are confident with themselves, physically, emotionally, in every other aspect before entering the social media. Because in social media, everyone is venting out their anger. Everyone is venting out their negative emotions. So if you don't want your kid to be affected by those, you need to make sure that they are self-confident. They know what they are. They know who they are. Only then they won't be affected by what other person is saying about them. If you take these precautions, there is a high probability that you could prevent your kid from being addicted to the mobile phone, and also you can help them to at least some extent from the negative effects of the world of internet. Thank you, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Shruti Chakravarti. See you.